has what's called a empty chair technique. I call it a two-chair technique sometimes. Empty chair technique in Gestalt is often used when you have something you need to say to somebody. You've had a difficult situation. Maybe it's an estranged father or mother. Maybe it's a friend you've had a difficulty with. Maybe it's somebody just in general that hurt you terribly. And so you're talking to this empty chair as if they were there. And it can be very cathartic and helpful for people. So I recommend you use that when necessary. It's like writing the letter that you never send and then burning it up. It's like that, only with a chair, is the idea. But I like to use it differently. I like to use Gestalt technique to my own advantage. Remember, I talk to you all the time, those of you who've had me a lot, about taking advantage of your personality and the way you think about things and using it to your benefit in session. The idea of leaving yourself outside the room is ridiculous to me because then you lose all the benefit of who you are. I had a client from Haiti, so he had the part of himself who still wanted to hold on to his heritage, which was important, and then the part of himself that wanted to be accepted by other people and change himself. And so what I had him do was, when he was in this chair, he was the person who wanted to change and be accepted by people. So I will physically have the individual get up, and they want to talk from the other perspective, and they will sit over here and they will talk back to the other part of themselves and argue from this position. And then when they are ready, I'll prompt them sometimes when I can see it and they're afraid to. But most of the time I have them do it on their own. I have them shift back and talk from this perspective to that half of themselves. I call it the duality of self. I'm sure I'm not the first person to say that, but this is some stuff that when I modify things that I've come up with. So if you have, for instance, like a housewife who wants a career and wants to do both things and find a balance, you could use this. Or if you have a man who's really angry inside and wants to be the gentler person that he used to be before he gets so frustrated and upset. There's just a number of things you can do. It's whenever you have two parts of a person that are warring, hello old man, new man, we're mimicking, even that part of themselves you can do that with. And it's just this, I've never done it and not had somebody break down into tears. They're back and forth. So that is Gestalt's empty chair and Wichterman's modified Gestalt empty chair. Maybe somebody taught that to me. I don't know if I can take credit for it or not. But I love using it with clients.